Jhamir, thanks for taking some time. We'll let him get his headset on here. I'll turn his microphone on.
How you doing?
No, mate, you look tall.
Getting there a little bit.
The pride of Coatesville, Pennsylvania joins us. Jhamir, congratulations on a big win. You're as the floor general of this team, are you happy when you go 9 assists and no turnovers?
Yeah, definitely. As a point guard, you definitely don't like to have the turnovers. So definitely with 9 assists and 0 turnovers is a good thing. And I give a lot of credit to my teammates knocking down the shots that I was passing to. So.
Well, all right, let me ask you a question. 9 assists, no turnovers, or that 3 you made at the end of the half?
I'll take the 9 assists any day.
See, he
as
wouldn't.
the person
he
I
wouldn't. He'd want the 3.
Yeah, I had a better chance of making 1 3 than having 9 assists.
Yeah, I'm definitely a guy that love to see my teammates eating before I eat.
That's great.
What was the difference in your team today from the start of the game?
I would say we came out there and we gave a full 40-minute fight, and we ain't let down not one bit. Even when they threw their punch and when they came down, when we went up. I mean, we were up 10, and they came, and then we ended up being up 2, and they did their little run, and we just kept fighting and staying together.
Jimmy, one other number that I'm going to throw at you that I think a lot of people look at and it's important. When you were out in the court today, you were a plus 13. You were the highest guy out there. So when you're out there, the Wildcats outscored Cincinnati by 13. So I think that shows your leadership and your ability at both ends of the floor.
Most definitely, yeah. Just coming into practice, the Coach Nepp and Coach Ash and Nardi, they all be on me hard about just being the vocal leader and on top of these guys. So just having them on my back doing that, it just comes to the game and be easy.
Does that come natural to you? Are you a talkative kind of guy, or is it like you're just kind of quiet and go about your thing? Is this something that's been a process for you to learn?
It definitely been a process. Like coming in here, I wasn't always a talkative guy. I was more like a laid back, but I get the job done. But coming in here, they was on me every day just to being that vocal leader. So just me just taking the step to be that vocal leader, it's definitely changed.
How about coming in, though? I mean, you're at LaSalle, then you come here and you're playing with all new dudes, all new guys, a bunch of freshmen, a bunch of other transfers. How difficult is it to try to put that together, especially trying to be a leader from the backcourt with the ball?
It's definitely difficult because you coming into somewhere where you got to learn new concepts and stuff, so you can't come off as a leader and be harsh like right away. You got to ease your way into it. It's definitely different nowadays. I would say it took a lot of time for me to get to that point.
Speaking of that time it took, how have you guys been able to deal with some ups, some little bit of downs? Maybe the Virginia game you don't play as well. You play pretty well against Maryland, but one shot doesn't go in and you end up on the wrong side by a point. How have you guys been kind of, I don't want to call it a roller coaster because it's not that far, but the ups and the downs early part of the season?
I would say we've been handling our ups and downs pretty strong and evenly. Like we take our wins and losses the same way. So when you do that, you definitely got a good team. And we got a good Eric. He stays on top of us even like on losses and stuff. He'd come like, yo, this is like it's a long season. Just stay on top of everything, and we're gonna be cool. As long as we be the best team by the end, I feel like we.
Did you notice a difference at all in practice prior to this game, or when you left the locker room to start the game? Like we left the locker room today to start the game. Do you feel any different than you did in the last game?
Nah, I feel like we try to come out every day and every game the same way, and we do that day by day. So I don't think we really did anything different today that we would do a different day.
And Whitey and I have had the opportunity to hear Coach in his press conference, and he's always talking about consistency. We want to play 40 minutes.
Right.
And he mentioned tonight, like, you guys have done maybe 32 minutes in a game or 28 minutes in a game, and today you guys were able to put together a full 40. And you even mentioned Cincinnati's they're a good team. They're going to make a run, and you guys were able to answer that and come back and finish.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, and you play teams of that, and when you get into league play, you're going to see that night after night. Teams that they're not going to play 28 minutes. They're not going to play 30. They can play 40 minutes. 40. You got to play 40 back at them.
Right.
All right, Saturday you get to go down to Wells Fargo Center. That got to be some fun, right?
Definitely going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to put on a show for you guys.
Would you have, let me ask you a question. Now, you're going to be an honest answer. Would you rather be playing the Explorers or Temple?
That's a good one. I don't know.
That's what I'm here for. I'm a professional.
I really wanted to play the Explorers. I ain't going to lie. I wanted to play the Explorers. Go against my brothers and just the fan base one time.
Yeah, you got to feel good for them. They're in the championship game. They'll take on St. Joe's. You guys get a chance to play Temple. Villanova has not played since Coach Neptune's first year, so they have a new coach since the last time we played him, and Coach Fisher. So it should be a good, fun game down there, right?
Yeah, it should be a good one. It should be one for the books.
We look forward to. Thanks.
We're going to let Jhamir go and join his teammates after a great win.
Appreciate your time. Thanks for having me.
Yep. So the Wildcats win this one 68-6. Jhamir Brickus, thank you for joining us. He played 32 minutes, 4 for 8 from the floor, 3 for 5 from 3, 2 for 2 from the line. As we mentioned, he had 13 points, 9 assists, no turnovers.